Good evening, New York City, and welcome to Baruch Bearcats basketball here live on the campus of Baruch College at the Arc Arena. Downtown Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan is where our action is tonight as your Baruch College Bearcats welcome the Medgar Evers College Cougars. In the first game, we have a women's matchup between the 2-8 Cougars and your 5-9 Bearcats. Baruch, nice win at John Jay on Wednesday night. Alongside Joe Stolzer, I'm David Just. Joe, big win. Baruch riding now a back-to-back win, two-game win streak as they try to make it three in a row against Medgar Evers.
Well, David, happy Friday. Baruch Nation, welcome. Hope everybody's staying warm. David, Baruch women, Lady Bearcats, are on a high, okay? Great home win last week against CCNY. And when they went on the road, Mia had help, okay? Wasn't just the Mia Castillo show. Angela Baccarello contributed 12. God bless her. Tremendous player, and we've been waiting for her to contribute offensively. Well, she's here now. Hope she can keep it up. And really, it's about limiting points in the paint, contesting the three. And again, David, as Mia goes, so do the Lady Bearcats.
And a great opportunity, Joe, for the Bearcats tonight. Medgar Evers struggling here in the CUNYAC so far, 2-8 overall. So a really great chance of the Bearcats to be able to extend that winning streak. What are you looking for tonight?
Yeah, well, I'm looking for Mia to get off to a fast start. Of course, Elissa, being her second. And then hopefully Angela Baccarella. And really, I love the fact that they're getting consistent offense. Now, can they shoot a high percentage from three? Hopefully. But my thing is limit the points in the paint. That's such an important factor. And also control the tempo.
And it's so funny, we talk about, we spoke of Medgar Evers being 2-8. However, they're 2-2 in the CUNYAC. So really, the same exact conference record as Baruch, both in the middle of the pack. And this is the time of the year, with almost halfway to halfway point, of the CUNYAC schedule where the teams start to shake out for playoff position.
The thing is, again, Coach K doesn't want Baruch to play down to an opponent. You're at home. You won 2 in a row. Well, let's keep the foot on the gas pedal. Take nobody for granted.
Yeah, we are moments away from tip-off here at the Arc Arena. It's a doubleheader of CUNYAC action between the Medgar Evers Cougars and your Baruch College Bearcats. We'll pass it over now to Marty Collins for your national anthem and your starting lineups.
Welcome, everyone, to the Arc for tonight's CUNYAC home basketball doubleheader. Our first contest is today is a women's basketball game between the Cougars of Medgar Evers and your Baruch College Bearcats. Please rise at this time. Move your caps for the national anthem by Monica Robles. Here are tonight's starters. First for the Cougars, a junior guard from Brooklyn, number 1, Jennifer Metra. A sophomore guard from Brooklyn, number 2, Elissa Leung. A junior center from Brooklyn, number 3, Lillianna. A junior guard from Brooklyn, number 12, Anna Samaki. And a junior forward from Brooklyn, number 35, Alexis Davis. The head coach of the Cougars, Rodney Young. The assistant coaches are Jennifer Jules, Paul Wilson, and Kevin Exstone. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineup for your Baruch College Bearcats. A freshman guard from Port Jefferson, number 33, Lola Idir. A senior guard from Western, number 2, Angela Medgar. A senior guard from Bearcats, number 3, Elissa Leung. A junior guard from Williamsville, number 10, Precious Mitchell. And Baruch's newest 2,000-point scorer, a senior guard from Pleasant Valley, number 23, Mia Castillo. Head coach of the Bearcats, Michael Gutzoso. The assistant coaches are Deanna Clark, Tim Shanahan, and Alexis Smith. Now it's time to let's play ball.
And we are moments away from tip-off. The lineups are in. Baruch trying to extend their win streak to make it 3 in a row. It will be Medgar Evers in their black road jerseys, gold numbers, gold trim. Baruch in their home whites, dark blue trim, light blue numbers. If you heard Marty on the announcement, Mia Castillo, Baruch's newest and only second 2,000-point scorer, and now the all-time leading scorer for both men and women's here at Baruch College. That happened on Saturday against City College in a blowout victory.
She's just getting better with each game, David, and rewriting the Baruch scoring records and all records.
So it's Quezada and Mitchell on the tip, and the first whistle of the afternoon, and it's going to be side out, so it'll go to the Cougars.
So Coach K has really been vicious on defense, employing a really great man-to-man defense from the get-go.
And Becquerel all over Metra here now in the front court. Now Lions will pick it up on the Bearcat symbol. Leung out on her. Behind the back dribble from Lions right into the lane. And able to get that one go. And 15 seconds in, we have our first basket.
Yeah, David, that was really uncontested.
And Castillo right into the baseline. Gives it out to Idir. Ball swung around the perimeter. Leung now inside to Castillo, inside out to Idir. If she'll pull her first three, we've seen her have the hot hand. Becquerel soaring on the boards. Nice find to Castillo from the mid-range. Ooh, couldn't hit. About the 7-footer goes off left iron, but it'll go off Quezada last, and it'll stay right there for the Bearcats.
David, Idir really gives them that three-point threat besides the usual suspects.
Ball on the far side now with Idir. Out to Leung. Castillo now has it 7 to shoot. Pulls up from the mid-range. Shot off front iron, no good. Quezada pulls down the rebound, and it'll be Lions to walk things up for the for the Cougars.
Now we always look for Mia to come out with a good start.
Lions looking for options, gives it off to Quezada, and they're going to call a 3-second violation. I believe it was Samaki underneath for too many seconds, and it'll go back to the Bearcats.
David, Baruch has been great in causing turnovers. So let's see how much they can really get in this first half.
Becquerel now over to Idir up top. Hand off to Castillo. Castillo at the free throw line, gives it inside. Nice find to Mitchell, who's cutting to the basket and able to lay it in.
David, again, we underestimate the other abilities of Mia. She's a great passer.
And just like that, Becquerel picks the loose ball through errant pass, though. Goes to the waiting hands of Lions as she tried to save it from going out of bounds. Could be a potential 2-on-1 as Davis Dribbles in, mid-range shot off back rim, no good. Ball still loose. It's going to go off of the Cougars last and back to the Bearcats.
Idir did a great job at getting back and put a body to really alter that shot.
It's one of those where you've read the scouting report and you were comfortable letting Davis kind of come in, and she looks like she guarded the pass more than the shot there.
Exactly, yeah. Well, right now, Baruch is looking to get that little, hot streak going from somebody. Well, there's that first hot streak. Mia, it's colder down here, David, than it is outside.
Quezada now, put herself in a dangerous spot. Cougars struggling to break down the press here from the Bearcats. Lions gets it across the timeline.
Medgar got lucky. That was a little dance step.
Samaki has it out, gives it over to Metra. Metra inside to Davis. Davis, one-footed jumper, kind of look at Dirk Nowitzki style shot there, off front iron, no good. Idir rips it down, and it's into the hands of Castillo, now into the front court. Leung near side three. She's going to pull around halfway down and out. Castillo, first one to get her hand on it, into the hands of Idir. Back to Castillo, bounce pass inside to Idir. Ooh, nice looking pass. However, it went to the wrong team as Lions now picks it up over to Metra on the far side. Metra thinks about the shot, gives it off to Davis, on the baseline there. Samaki going to pull a straight. Quezada going to pull a straight on three, and Coach Catrozos wants to talk things over as he can't be happy with that lackadaisical defense from the Bearcats.
Yeah, Quezada set her feet. That's no good. We got to contest the three. But David, Idir looked like Patrick Mahomes there on a little shuffle inside the red zone.
Unfortunately, Kelsey wasn't there on the receiving end and went right into the waiting hands of a Cougar player.
I think they was looking to get to Pacheco, but that's me.
So after a little under 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter, Baruch trail by 1, 5-4. And, Joe, between the last shot there, the open look, and also the transition, Coach Catrozos is a little bit frustrated with his team's effort here in the early portion of the first.
You know what? We're waiting for Castillo to go on a run. We understand that. But we're also looking for that second. Remember, the other night they got really a lot of scoring across the board. Baccarella doing everything. Hopefully she can start to contribute offensively.
So now Leung looking for options. Hand off to Castillo. Back to Leung on the far side. She'll pull a deep three. Shot around and out. No good. She's been feeling it, though. Both shots halfway down so far here in the early portion of the ball game.
Again, please get the maintenance for WD-40 because the shots are there.
Lions now inside to Quezada. Quezada going to work against Mitchell. I think she was looking for some contact. Never came. Jump ball there. Nope, correction. I think they're going to call a foul as Mitchell hit the deck. And in the foul there is going to be on Quezada. That's going to be her first.
Baruch has got to be aware of Quezada because she looks like she's very active.
And, Joe, we've seen in the past, certain individuals with some size give this Bearcats team some fits. Quezada coming in at 6 feet.
Well, they're going to have to locate her, possibly deny entry to her.
Castillo jab step now into the lane. Finds Mitchell underneath. Ooh, shot too strong. Castillo on the rebound. Looking for options. Now Leung swings it around the perimeter. Idir, one more pass to Mitchell. Castillo coming over here on the top side of the key. Step back jumper, and she hits Twine.
Great ball movement by the Lady Bearcats. Okay, let's see if Mia now, has got some of the cobwebs off and can go on a streak.
Now Lions has it on the center circle. Ooh, Mia bit on that one as Davis gets the ball, but her shot was blocked, and Idir comes out of the pack with it. Looking for options, gives it off to Leung, back to Idir. Now Idir into the front court. Errant pass there. A couple of poor decisions on the passing side by Idir here in the early portion of the first.
I think people have to learn, get the ball to your lead guard and let her play quarterback, which is just safe.
I think in that instance, as long as you can just get it into the front court,
right,
and then you can set up there.
To your point, she stopped to dribble, so that was a turnover, in many ways.
Idir looking for options, has Mitchell on the top of the key. Mitchell covered by Quezada, gives it out to cutting Castillo. Castillo shot halfway down, no good. Metra on the rebound.
Everything but the make, David, on that.
Metra almost turns it over there. Castillo got both hands on it. Metra able to corral it, though, give it to Lions. The Lions will bring it into the front court. 6-5, coming in on the halfway point of the first quarter. Quezada jab step into the lane. Ball is loose on the deck. Quezada able to corral it, gives it outside to Metro. Ooh, almost travels it there. Davis able to corral that cross-court pass. Castillo bit on it, got past their outstretched hand, but Davis's shot no good, and it'll go back to Baruch.
David, Baccarella's energy is causing a lot of problems for Medgar.
Idir now to Mitchell, inside to Castillo, inside out. Leung has a straight-on open look. Off right rim, no good. Now Metro on the rebound. Lions has it. Leung picks her up.
Castillo doing a great job of locating her teammates, especially when they're in a good position to make a shot.
So Leung will come to the bench as Thornton Lewis checks into the game.
Now Thornton Lewis has been great off the bench for Coach K. Could shoot the long ball, steady player.
Ooh, entrance pass into Davis from the half court, essentially. Quezada on the offensive board. She can't hit. And we're going to call a foul on the floor. Let's see who that goes against. It's going to go against the Cougars. That'll be Metra on the foul. That's her first. But again, Mitchell just getting those effort points as she's just ripping down some rebounds on the defensive end.
The Lady Bearcats have to stop the entry passes in the paint and really stop. This is what we said in the onset. Limit points in the paint.
Castillo now over to Thornton Lewis on the far side. She'll pull a three. Shot off right iron, no good. It's going to be Samaki on the rebound, and Metro will bring it up. Baccarella picks her up full length of the court. Nice pick there by Quezada. And Davis has it on the baseline. High arcing shot off front rim. Quezada on the glass, and she can't get the shot to go, but will go to the line to shoot two.
They're going to have to locate Quezada because her length is a problem, and they're either going to have to put a body on her or, again, she's a real force for Medgar, especially early on here. Coach K waiting for the Lady Bearcats to kind of get going offensively. So 6-5 game.
And Quezada knocks down the second. 1 of 2 at the line. She is only a 59% free throw shooter on the season. As Mitchell will come to the bench. And D'Andre McRae will check back in.
But she seems to be the only one that could hurt the Lady Bearcats.
And crossover there from Castillo right into the lane. Free throw line jumper. High arcing shot off back iron. Ball still loose underneath. It's going to be the Cougars who come down with it, and Lions going to get built up full length of the court by Leung as now Castillo helps. Now Lions right into the lane and able to lay it in. Wow, what a play there. Able to break down the double team and get right to the basket.
But, David, that was a backcourt violation on the part of Medgar.
As Castillo hits a floater on the other end. We're tied at 8, 6.5 gone here in the first quarter.
Castillo's going to have to lift this Baruch team now in this 8-8 game.
So McRae on Quezada now. Quezada pulling up from the elbow and knocks it down. Able to use her body to create a little bit of space.
Yeah, she's really the only attack for Medgar.
Now Leung gives it out to Castillo up top. Pivots. Castillo into the lane. Nice find there underneath to McRae. Classic 1-2 with Castillo and McRae as she's able to lay it in.
Again, Castillo's ability to find the teammates.
And Aaron passed there as it looked like Quezada and Lions are all not on the same page. Thornton Lewis's three off back iron. No good. Ball batted out.
They're getting their good shots. Baruch is just not falling.
Coach Carr calling out the offense for the Cougars. Now Quezada, step back jumper, turnaround, no good. Castillo on the rebound for the Bearcats. Up ahead of the pack to Baccarella. Dangerous pass there, and it's going to drift out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Cougars.
Yeah, I think Castillo had the right idea, but Baccarella just was out of position.
Now Lions into the front court.
Again, where is Quezada?
It looks like the Bearcats, just a lot of miscommunication right now on the defensive end as Davis into the lane, her shot blocked. Nope, they're going to say there was some contact by Castillo as Davis hits the deck hard, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Well, somebody's got to step in. and stop that easy path to the basket. You need that weak side help, David.
Davis at 5'9", giving the Bearcats a little bit of trouble here on the interior.
Well, you know, again, we're going to say that a lot today. Cut down the, you know, success of the points in the paint with the type of game that Medgar plays. They want to camp out, David, in the paint.
And Davis, only a 45% free throw shooter, knocks them both down. So it's 12-10 with 2 minutes remaining here in the first.
It's the cold shooting of Baruch in this first quarter that's really kept the score to what it is.
So Morales into the game, gets the ball there, throws it away though to a few hands there, but it was Metro who came away with it. Now Lions up ahead to Davis. Davis has a size match with Leung, and ball stripped there by Thornton Lewis. She's quickly into the front court, looking for options, picks up her dribble, finds Castillo. She'll step into a high arcing three off front iron. And
again, it's just the shots are there, David.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the shot you want right there with a minute and 45 that early in the shot clock.
You know what? The Lady Bearcats have not been to the line, David.
Shot near side. Davis knocks that one down, mid-range jumper, and it's 14-10 Cougars, as now it's Thornton Lewis knocks down a mid-range jumper on the near side.
Okay.
To answer right away for the Bearcats.
Now, defensively, last minute of the first quarter, Baruch has got to commit to playing ferocious man-to-man defense, cut off the lanes, and box out.
And Morales comes away with the steal. Aaron passed there by Lions. Now it's Davis who get it back, though. Now Quezada, nope, too many steps. And it's going to go back to the Bearcats with 45.
Well, Quezada had a good first step, but again, she took too many steps. But they've got to defend now, because Quezada and Davis.
And the fair that is going to be on 12, Samaki.
I think Coach K is just going to have to let Mia, you know, kind of go off a little bit and, you know, get away from this close game here. Baruch down 2.
Now inside out, Castillo to Leung, straight on 3. Ooh, off right iron, no good. Long rebound, though, into the hands of Morales. Back out to Leung. 30 seconds remaining here in the first. Crossover move from Castillo. As Medgar's in the game, Castillo mid-range jumper off back iron. Ball still loose, batted out last. Nope, they're going to say it went off the Bearcats.
David, the shooting percentage of Baruch is low, and that's the problem why they're down 2. It's simple. Well, that was a travel.
That's going to be, yep, they're going to take too many steps.
Now, got plenty of time, 7.2 seconds. Let's end the quarter on a high note if we can.
Castillo, 2 seconds. 1, Leung going to pull, and she knocks it down. Buzzer beater, and Leung on the scoreboard there as Baruch take a 1-point lead into the first quarter break. 15-14, you're watching a CUNYAC battle here at the Arc Arena on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
Well, that was the high note. Elissa heard me, and it's 15-14 going into the second quarter. And David, again, shooting percentage, you know, the big thing on the part of Lady Bearcats. But I think they'll get better. Shooters have to keep shooting, and it'll come. So we're in a good place, Baruch Nation.
So Baruch leading 15-14 here at the start of the second.
I think, David, Coach K, as we begin the second, says probably to Mia, listen, can you please do what you do, and everything will fall into place.
So in the first, Aaliyah Lyons led all scorers with 7 points on 3 of 3 from the field, including 1 of 1 from downtown for the Cougars. And for the Bearcats, it was Castillo, 6 points, 4 assists in the first. So having a strong game to start things off, and she has the ball in her hands now.
If the Lady Bearcats let Medgar Evers hang around, they will.
Castillo now on the far side into the lane. Oop, trying to give it to McRae. That ball gets batted out of bounds and goes back and stays right there with the Bearcats.
That play usually works to get a cutting McRae to the basket.
Now it's Leung over to Morales. Gives it off to Castillo. Straight up jumper. No good from the free throw line. And it's going to be Lyons who comes away with it.
Another great look by Castillo.
And there it was Quezada who knocks down the 2 and gives the Cougars the lead.
That was too easy.
Castillo crossover move. And she gets that one to go.
What a beautiful move as she throws the defender. Now, Bearcats got to really clamp down defensively. You know, they're giving, Christmas is over, David. No more presents.
Now it's Lyons straight on, gives it inside to Quezada. Turnaround jumper from just inside the free throw line. She gets that one to rattle home.
They're letting Castillo do too much work.
Now it's Castillo. Up top to Leung. Ball swung around the perimeter. Throw it loose on the near side. Ooh, almost loses it. Has to hit the deck. They're going to say jump ball. And it's going to go back to the Cougars. Minute and a half in. Cougars lead 18-17.
Yeah, Lewis has got to pass the ball and move, okay? She got herself caught up because she held on to the ball too long. Now, Idir is in the game for the Lady Bearcats. Let's see if we can free her because she's a really long ball threat. Let's get the 3-ball going.
So Metro ball swung around the perimeter now on the far side to Medgar. Now Castillo comes away with the steal, and she should have a chance at a layup here. Goes against the Lions and able to lay it in. Coach Pedrozos wants a call. Nothing doing.
Well, that again, the activity of Castillo is unbelievable when she gets going. Well, there was a backyard, close your eyes, 3-pointer off the glass by Medgar Evers.
Castillo jab step. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Quezada got her hands on it, and it's going to stay right there with the Bearcats.
Mia needs to continue to finish, and she might have gotten foul on her left shoulder before trying to pass off.
Idir gets the ball on the inbound. 3 on the near side. No good off front rim. Quezada on the rebound. Baruch had an open look there.
Yeah, the shots are just not falling. But Baruch has got to commit to defense in spite of. I'll tell you what, Medgar Evers is closing their eyes and hoping the shot goes in. Mia great at that first dribble to free herself. But again, Coach K doesn't want this game to be close like this. Baruch has really got to bring it defensively, and then Mia let her go off offensively.
3 on the near side there by Quezada, no good. Offensive rebound here by the Cougars. Shot in the lane, no good by Lyons. She's able to get her own rebound and finish off the glass.
Well, again, Coach K can't be happy about offensive rebounds by Medgar Evers.
And shot no good there by the Bearcats, as it'll be the Cougars who rip that one down, and it'll be Lyons to walk things up. Dangerous cross-court pass. Leung trying to save it before it goes out of bounds. And it'll stay right there with the Cougars.
David, this is a very close game, but I feel 1 or 2 plays on the part of Baruch, and they'll open this game up, okay? They're just letting Medgar hang around.
Inbound to Davis. Now Lions has it. Crossover move. Step back jumper. Mid-range jumper. No good. And Idir comes away with the rebound.
There's some good offensive moves by Lions.
Now Leung has it on the near side. Baccarella. Open look from the far side. Ooh, just a bit off there, and it's going to go back to the Cougars.
But Baccarella wide open.
So the Cougars want to talk things over as they lead by 3, coming in on the midway point of the second quarter.
Yeah, Coach K, I just can't be happy. In the huddle, he's going to emphasize, listen, this team has nothing to lose in Medgar Evers. Can we get going? And that's really what it comes down to. Low shooting percentage on the part of the Lady Bearcats. Once they get going, you know, then they're just going to have to stop Castillo, Lions.
Yeah, and Lions been really having her way with it here in the first half. She's got 9 points on 4 of 6 from the field.
Usually the press from Coach K stifles a team. We haven't seen that tonight.
And I don't know, Joe, it just feels like to me, they're actually, and just as you say that, Leung comes away with the steal. Hold that thought, I'll be right back to it. As Leung pulls a 3, shot no good, long rebound to Idir. Gives it off to Castillo up top.
Oh, good screen by Baccarella.
Castillo over to Idir. I think her foot was on the line. Nope, they're going to say it was a 3 shot, no good either way, and it's going to go off Baccarella last. Joe, what I was going to say before Leung got that steal is I feel like Medgar Evers are making a lot of dangerous passes. I feel like Baruch's just almost been like a half a hand too late from intercepting some of these. As just like that, the ball goes through Samaki's hands, and it'll go back to the Bearcats.
Hey, remember the famous scene in On Any Given Sunday with Pacino? Life is about inches. You die, and it's about inches. To your point, this game is about inches. And Baruch may be a couple inches away from making things happen.
Bounce pass inside to Castillo. Pull up jumper. Shot no good. Ball still loose. Mitchell, nope, they're going to say it was Cougars battling it with Precious Mitchell. It's going to go off Mitchell last, and it'll go back to Medgar Evers.
Castillo is getting that good shot she wants. It's just not falling. I think the full court press or just something that gets Medgar Evers mentally, David, has been successful. Baruch has gotten to teams mentally because of the defensive intensity in the past.
So now Lions brings it into the front court. Right into the lane again. Ooh, this shot contested though, but the loose ball right into the hands of Davis. And Baruch get the block, but they just can't corral the rebound.
Again, no defense in the paint by the Lady Bearcats.
Ooh, dangerous pass there. Inside out. Leung looking for options, has Castillo up top. Castillo right into the lane. Open floater, no good, and just shots that Baruch normally hit, such as that one, not going so far tonight.
But you know something? Castillo has to continue to shoot. Shooters must shoot, irregardless.
In down there to Quezada, and she throws it away, trying to hit lines running up the floor.
Hey, guess what? Baccarella was like a cornerback. She had great position. Okay, let's see if that great defensive play by Baccarella can lead to offense.
Now Leung into the lane, outside to Idir.
Elissa needed to shoot that.
15 on the shot clock. Idir looks at the basket, now gives it inside to Mitchell. Mitchell step back shot, no good. Ball still loose, and it's into the hands of Lyons. We've called her name a lot so far here in the first half.
Well, Baruch is passing up good shots.
High arcing three there by Lyons as she rattles that one home, and she's got 12.
She looked like Damian Lillard on that three.
Now Idir has it. Can Baruch answer? They trail by 8, the biggest deficit so far tonight. Castillo cuts inside, pull up from the mid-range. She's fouled and one, and just like that, Castillo has an answer.
An old-fashioned three, possibly for Mia. Well, David, I'm going to say it. What do you do in a deficit? You got to go to your star player.
And just like that, superstar players stepping up in big moments as Baruch needed an answer from the Lions 3 moments ago. As Haggins checks into the game.
Yeah, Baruch can't get into it trading baskets with Medgar. If Mia hits this, it could make it 29-24, and no more. Baruch has got to clamp down defensively with this 3:39 left in the second period.
And Lyons turns it over, unforced error, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
Great coaching by Coach K. Bring in what gets you the W, this ferocious press.
So Idir to inbound over to Leung. Ball, dangerous pass. Metra steals it, keeps it alive. Lyons able to pick the loose ball up. She just seems to find, the basketball just seems to find her, excuse me.
David, Angela Baccarella needs to shoot that shot.
And Haggins turns it over, and it's going to go back to Baruch.
Because, David, she's being left open. So we need her to really make Medgar pay.
Inside out, Idir steps into a three. Oh, that one no good. Ball still loose. It's Haggins who tipped it into the hands of Davis. Now gives it over to Lyons, who will bring it into the front court. Lyons behind the back dribble. Nice move there. Ball's loose now on the deck. Lyons able to corral it, though. Gives it off to Merger. 2-point shot there. Shot off way off the mark. And it's going to go back to Baruch. Castillo up ahead of the pack. She lost it. Nope, it's going to be tipped by Merger. And with 2:48 remaining, Baruch will inbound right underneath their own basket.
That was a great look by Idir.
Baccarella to inbound. Nice find there to Castillo underneath. She gets fouled on the way up. Can't finish at the rim, but she'll go to the line to shoot two.
How good is Baccarella in doing the intangibles, okay? She's not scoring, but she just does so many things that are a positive outcome.
And Castillo's shooting a tick under 78% from the field.
But her teammates believe in her, and that's the formula for a winning team. Believe in each other, and especially believe in your superstars.
And check that, 78% from the free throw line as Castillo knocks them both down. McRae will check into the game. Baccarella comes to the bench.
This press has got to be the difference maker right now.
Ooh, dangerous pass there. And it's McRae who comes away with it. I think it was Mitchell on the steal. McRae's fouled and one. And just like that, Baruch potentially going to answer with 8 unanswered to tie up the ball game with McRae at the line.
David, it was the press. The press is really the factor now. Medgar has no answer when Baruch puts the heat on.
And just like that, three-point play ties it up.
That's 10 seconds.
Lions, nope. Oh, nice steal there by Leung, right ahead of the pack to Castillo, who lays it in. And Baruch's full court press swarming here at the Arc Arena. Inside now, Mitchell, jump ball underneath.
What a great job by this Lady Bearcat team. David, they believe in the press, and they're executing.
A lot of noise here at the Arc Arena. Both benches making a fair amount. Inbound there to Castillo. Turnaround jumper from the mid-range. She gets that one to go. And Castillo slowly taking this game over here in the second quarter. Davis from the mid-range knocks that one down. Castillo has 19 points here in the ball game as she gets it into the front court.
Davis with a great offensive move.
They're going to call a jump ball there. It's going to go to, and it's going to go back to the Cougars.
David Castillo's got to take this team on her shoulders into the locker room with a minute 58 left.
And a steal there by the Bearcats. Nice find there underneath is McRae from Castillo. And Baruch's lead extended to 4, 35-31. And once again, Baruch coming up with a steal. Castillo pulling a three from the far side. Ooh, off front rim. Thornton Lewis, though, on the rebound. She'll dribble it back out, straight on. Nope, instead it's going to be swung around the perimeter. Leung, mid-range jumper, and one! Leung knocks it down. The foul there is going to be on Davis. And it's 37-31, a chance to extend it to a 7-point lead. Baruch, what a turn of events here. They were down 29-21. Since that point, they've gone on a 16-2 run.
David, the separation brought on by that ferocious press and the players believing in it.
And Leung knocks down the free throw.
Baruch has got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Dangerous pass there by Lyons. Ball's batted into the hands of Leung by Thornton Lewis, but Leung throws it right back into the hands of the Cougars as now Merger's the other way. High layup off the glass is good.
David, the press did its job.
And they're going to call a foul. Nope, before the play there, as it was going to be on Leung. The foul there, it's going to be on number 2, Lyons. That's her first.
Now, if the Lady Bearcats decide to go to the basket, Medgar Evans will all foul out, okay? If they choose to go from the perimeter, you're going to keep Medgar in the game.
And off on the first. And knocks down the second. It's a 6-point lead here for the Bearcats.
That's 10 seconds.
Ooh, almost a steal there from Baruch. Now it's Lyons up top. She'll slow things down for the Cougars.
Boy, the referees are giving Medgar a break.
Under a minute remaining here in the first half. Lyons mid-range jumper. Shot off front iron, no good. And foul there. And that's actually going to send the Bearcats to the free throw line. The foul there is going to be on
Medgar unraveling.
On 10, excuse me, waiting for the call there. Brianna Merger, that's going to be her first.
What a great coaching move by Coach K, turning the heat up with the press. Good for you.
Castillo's got 22. And Castillo 2 of 2 from the line.
If Castillo, just
Ooh.
over.
Just out of the outstretched arms into the hands of Lloyd. The foul there is going to be on number 23, Castillo. I'm going to say she was a little too handsy. I might be agreeing with the Baruch bench, but I didn't see much there.
You know, David, I think the referees are a little confused. As the inbound finds Lloyd, tries to lay it in. She's fouled on the way up.
And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul there is going to be on number 10, Precious Mitchell. That's her second.
I think the Bearcats have to clean up again their points in the paint defense and going into the second half. Medgar has hung around a lot getting offensive rebounds.
And Lloyd off on the first. Lloyd on the season only 3 of 10 from the line. Make that 4 of 12. Now 38 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ball into the hands of Castillo. Castillo goes right into the lane. High floater, shot no good. And they're going to say the foul there on Mitchell, so she has back-to-back fouls. Baruch, Medgar Evers not yet into the bonus as Morales checks into the game.
Well, that foul by Mitchell was a hustle foul. We don't want to say that was a bad play. She's playing very hard.
Lloyd dribbling through a double team there, able to get in the front court. Ooh, floater in the lane off glass, no good. Lloyd hits the deck. McRae on the rebound. Thornton Lewis ahead of the pack to Castillo. She lays it in on the run. 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Metro gets the inbounds. Has to move quickly. 5, 6, 5, 4. They got to do something here. Got to move quick. Gives it up top to Lloyd. Lloyd straight on jumper. Open look way off. And that'll do it. So Baruch take a 9-point lead into the first half. They trailed by as much as 8 at one point, 29-21. Since that point, it's been a 22-5 run here for the Bearcats.
Well, David, as soon as the heat got turned on, literally, it was a different game. And Baruch is going to have to continue that in the second half, cleaning up, allowing Lions to kind of roam freely with her dribble. And again, the points in the paint. Keep Baruch, especially their length players, out. And again, percentage-wise, Baruch very low in the first half. If they can pick it up, but they're going to win the game on this defense, David.
Baruch 1 of 13 from downtown, shooting only 39% from the field as a whole. But to your point, Joe, forcing the Cougars into 17 turnovers in the first half.
Right, that was it. Crystal clear. They started to unravel Medgar Evers when the press came. So we're going to look for more of that in the second half.
So we'll step aside and be back in 10 for second half action. It is the first game of your CUNYAC doubleheader between Medgar Evers and Baruch. You're watching Baruch College Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. And welcome back to the Arc Arena here on the campus of Baruch College. If you're just joining us, really a tale of two halves just in that second quarter alone there, Joe. Baruch trailing by, at one point, 29-21. Went on a big run here at the end of the first half. They lead 43-34 to start the second here against the Medgar Evers team, where if they can get the W tonight, a nice little 3-game win streak.
So, David,
brewing.
it's not going to be pretty, okay? Offensively, Baruch's shooting percentage from 3 and, down, okay? But they're finding other ways. And the key to every game is to take away what did we learn? And you know what they're learning? That defensive pressure, which Coach K has done from the beginning of the year, is really going to maybe take this team places, okay? And, of course, offensively, Mia needs help. But you know what? As we talk about what team has an answer for her, she's probably going to be the factor on offense. And defensively, great collective effort by the Lady Bearcats.
So we are moments away from tip-off here at the Arc Arena. 43-34, Baruch lead. They'll start with the ball here to start the second half. And, we spoke about Castillo having a monster game so far. She's got 25 in the first half of 10 of 22 shooting. However, Lions gave Baruch some fits here in the first half. She has 12 on 5 of 10 from the field.
Well, Lions gives Medgar a Damian Lillard kind of player, and Baruch has got to really watch out for her.
3 from Idir, no good. Now Davis ahead of the pack and sidesteps and able to lay it in. I think she was expecting a whistle. Nothing came.
Coach K can't be happy about that. Baruch left the first half with a good momentum.
Castillo step back jumper, mid-range no good. Metra dives for it, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay right there with the Bearcats.
Again, the defense is going to have to really lock down and just take Medgar out mentally.
And it's going to be a 5-second violation from the Bearcats. Idir could not find an option as it'll go back to the Cougars. So a bit of a sloppy start here for Baruch in the early going of the third quarter.
Yeah, Baruch offensively has been out of sync all game, but they're finding ways.
Metra into the front court, looking for options, cross-court pass to line. She'll step into a 3. That shot's away off right rim, and it'll be Baccarello who comes down with it.
Well, the Lady Bearcats will take shots from lines like that.
Now Castillo, jab step, goes around Idir right into the lane. Ooh, almost throws it away. Idir able to corral it. Right through the lane, no one there, as it looked like it went through the hands of Castillo and Mitchell, and it'll go back to the Cougars.
Yeah, I don't know why Idir's not pulling up for her shot. She's a really good shooter, but she's not shooting today.
And sloppy play there by the Cougars, and it's Baruch who comes away with it with Leung. Now Castillo into the lane, over to Mitchell underneath. Her shot blocked by Lions. Ball still loose. They're going to call it a jump ball underneath between Metra and Mitchell, and it's going to go back to the Cougars.
Yeah, Mitchell was too far away from where she's really effective down low.
Inbound to Metro.
Well, the press kind of gave up a little bit there.
Inbound to Quezada. Quezada, too many steps as she's able to hit the bank shot. She's frustrated underneath, but it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
You know, Quezada is a really good player. As you watch her play, she's got a really good court awareness.
As Castillo shot blocked underneath by Quezada, just as you were mentioning.
Yeah, I'd like to have her on my team, especially with her length.
Now Idir over to Castillo. Mid-range jumper from Castillo. Shot no good. She had Idir on the near side. It's going to be out of bounds off Quezada last, and it'll stay right there for Baruch. Baruch really struggling to get anything going here in the third quarter.
Even though Castillo's going to have a lot of points, she's taking a lot of shots too, David, to get those points.
Jab step there from Castillo. Near side pass to Leung. Her shot around and out, no good. Mitchell's able to rip down the rebound, saves it from going out of bounds. And Quezada blocks the pass, but it's going to stay right there for the Bearcats in front of their own bench.
Quezada's got to be one of the better players in CUNY.
Castillo, crossover move on the near side. Samaki out on her. Steps through, nope, steps back. Shot off right iron, no good. Now pass ahead of the pack to Quezada in the front court. Right into the lane. She's fouled. Nope, they're going to say she took too many steps. And again,
Idir could have had the steal prior to the move by Quezada.
Near side pass. Leung mid-range jumper. Shot off back iron, no good, but Castillo comes away with the rebound for the Bearcats. Steps back out, pulls a mid-range jumper herself. Shot no good. Can't be too happy with some of the shot selection, Joe. A lot of mid-range, deep two-point shots from Baruch. As Castillo comes away with the steal, Davis was trying to drive the lane. Step back there from Castillo, spin around jump shot is good.
David, what worked for Baruch early on was the fact that they got to the foul line.
The shot there by Davis, no good. She was all by herself. And she would have had a fast break opportunity if she caught the initial pass.
Well, Medgar's counting the ferocious press by sending people long. So Baruch has got to get back.
And Baccarella has to step off. She's got some blood on her. And Thornton Lewis checks back into the game.
What worked for Baruch in the end of the second period was the fact that they were getting to the line. And since their shots are not dropping, let's maybe, take it to the basket, get foul line trips.
They're going to see who's bleeding over here. Someone got some blood on the Baccarella. Baccarella trying to just get right back into the game. She needs to take a seat for a second. And we're back underway as Castillo now gives it off to Idir. Near side three. Shot no good. Idir can't find her shot so far here. As now Leung inside out with Castillo. Shot too strong, no good. Ball batted out into the hands of Leung, right off to Castillo. Castillo straight on three, and she knocks that down.
Well, again, her shot percentage hasn't been good tonight, but maybe if she gets key baskets, that's what'll matter.
Some hounding defense there from Thornton Lewis. And it's going to stay right there in front of the scorers table with the Cougars, excuse me. So they're just reviewing if it was a 2 or a 3. So they're going to look it over here at the scores table. 6:21 remaining. Baruch lead by 11, 47-36.
Well, David, in the tail of this third quarter, is Baruch still trying to make shots from the perimeter, but what got them going was getting to the foul line in the second quarter, and that's really what they need to get back to now to really pull away.
So they're just trying to determine it, as we only have one view, unfortunately, on the court side here, whether the last shot by Castillo was a 2 or a 3. So unfortunately, we only have one angle here courtside, so I would assume if it's, oh, we do have some zoom in capabilities.
Yeah, he wants.
So it looks like the foot was on the line, and it's going to be a 2 as the right foot was on the line. So it's still going to be 47-36. They did call it a 2 on the floor. Sorry about the intermittence there, as we were right here with the monitor trying to get an understanding of whether it was a 2 or a 3.
Hey, but good job that we had the zoom ability, David and Medine.
Something new that the Bearcats or Baruch has used as a whole here for home games is the monitor technology. We've seen it for buzzer beater for Castillo earlier this year, and we just saw it obviously there with a 2 versus a 3, and then we've seen it for a flagrant in one of the men's games earlier as well this season, as it's the Baruch up ahead of the pack to Thornton Lewis. Floater able to get that one to go. Nice find there by Castillo. She now has 6 assists.
Yeah, David, to your point, we've come a long way. Technology, right? We're into that AI world.
We've come a long way from doing Baruch basketball just on WBMB radio.
Yeah, we had like walkie-talkies from Toys R Us, you know?
Oh, Lions. No, too many steps. They have been quick to call the travel today. I didn't really see it there, but to Baruch's benefit, as it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
You know, David, from a referee officiating, there's been a lot of close calls if you really look at, you know, the way the game has gone. But with a 13-point lead with 5:52 in the third period, Baruch can't let the momentum swing to Medgar, because Medgar is just playing, you know, whatever. This is an away game. Even though it's a conference game, let's face it, you know, Baruch is clearly the better team, and you have to really, you know, walk with that swagger, especially it's a home game.
So it'll be Baruch to inbound, and it's going to be the full court press here. And they're going to say there's a foul there on Black 2. That's going to be on Lions. Bacarella quick to check back into the game. Idir will come to the bench.
Now, either Castillo continues to try and go off herself, or who's the next man up?
Leung's foul on the floater. Shot no good.
Well, Leung is a good second fiddle to Castillo. What a marvelous career Leung has had here at Baruch in all parts of the game. We're going to really miss Leung here as a great student athlete. Just gives you 110% every game.
Quezada rips down the rebound on the second. Metra over to Merger, bounce pass back into Metra. Her shot blocked. Nope, they're going to call it a jump ball, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. Great play there by Castillo.
Well, again, we talk about our offense, but boy, does she make things happen defensively.
And Castillo pushing the tempo now for Baruch. Right into the lane, trying to hit a floater just way over the head of Mitchell. Looks like she was trying to throw an alley-oop there.
Hey, David, if this was the NBA, they would be yelling MVP from the stands regarding Castillo.
That's going to be Baccarella on the touch foul here, so it's going to be her second. Coming on the midway point of the third quarter, Baruch lead by 14, 50-36. As Metro to inbound.
David, Baccarella just giving you 150% all game.
Quezada, spin move, shot no good. Castillo rips down the board. Inside out to Thornton Lewis. She'll pull the three, too strong. Move. Lions out battles, Mitchell for the rebound. It's going to go last off Baruch.
Thornton Lewis not hitting her shot, but just doing a lot of other things for the Lady Bearcats.
So Lions has it up top. Spinning into the lane, working past Leung. Shot too strong though. And Castillo quick to push the other way for the Bearcats. Lions sneaking up on her. Castillo pulls it back, now near side. Thornton Lewis has the open look, and she knocks that one down. Nope, they're going to call it a two. A foot was on the line.
Well, we can go look at it if you want.
Oh, what a steal there from Castillo, cutting in to take the ball away from Davis as Metra threw it right into the waiting hands of Castillo.
There's that defense.
Davis losing it on the floor. Ball's loose, going to be a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Cougars, but great play there by Castillo, hustling on last two defensive possessions to make it tough for the Cougars.
When the Lady Bearcats have needed something to spark them, it's been the ferocious defense.
And Mitchell fouls Quezada, which actually probably not the worst foul right there, as Lyons was streaking out as she got the pass from Quezada.
Well, that's the thing, to stop the break.
The only poor part is that it's going to send Mitchell to the bench with her fourth foul.
Well, Mitchell plays so hard. You know, you really can't fault her.
Quezada on the entrance, can't hit the turnaround layup. Gets her own rebound, though, off glass. Shot again, no good. Into the waiting hands of Baccarella. Now it's McRae into the lane. Her shot blocked by Quezada, tipped out by Castillo. Thornton Lewis over to Castillo. Castillo crossover dribble, almost loses it. Now to Leung on the near side. Jab step from Castillo, crossover move. Thornton Lewis, far side three. Shot way off, way short. And it's going to be Metra on the rebound. Now Davis in the front court. Leung, Castillo all over her. Lyons now has it up top. She'll slow things down, call out the offense for the Cougars.
Great defense by Castillo to stop that break.
Far side jumper by Davis, no good. It's going to be an over-the-back call there on Quezada, and it'll go back to Baruch. Thornton Lewis ahead of the pack. Ooh, can't hit the layup though. Quezada just slams it into the ground. Ball still loose. Castillo going to pull a three, and she knocks that one down. She's got 34 of the Bearcats' 57.
You know what, David? When it left her hand, there was no doubt it was going in.
It looked very smooth as now Lyons into the front court for the Cougars. Trying to answer the Bearcats shot, no good, but she's fouled on the way up. And we'll go to the line to shoot two.
Lyons does a great Damian Lillard impersonation with her game.
And Lions can't get the first. (57-37) Baruch, 20-point lead. 2:52 remaining here in the third. As they've outscored Medgar Evers 14-2, make that 14-3 here in the third quarter. Now Castillo into the lane. She's fouled by Lions. It's going to be on the floor, and one more will put the Bearcats into the bonus.
When Castillo does that hard dribble, boy, does that make things happen for her and her teammates.
And Morales, one dribble, can't finish, but it's McRae who cleans it up and is able to finish off the glass.
Good work by McRae. Good first dribble by Morales.
Now Lions right into the front court. She's fouled on the way and will go to the line to shoot two. And it looked like she was a bit out of control. Baruch bailing her out there and sending her to the free throw line.
You know what? If Lions would have gone up in a proper layup mode, she would have made the shot. But she kind of just flung her body and made it awkward for her. But she's a good player. She's a really good player.
And Lions off on the first.
What I like about Lions is she's a true lead guard or a point guard. Every team needs to have that really good guard, that lead guard.
Now Lopez into the game, has the ball in her hands, seeing her first minutes tonight.
Now Lopez is the future for the Lady Bearcats at the lead guard position.
Lopez drives baseline. Nice find there to Morales. Oh, can't finish though. Gets her own rebound, and she took too many steps. Good find there by Lopez.
Hey, Lopez can play, okay? She's got a good feel for the game, and as a lead guard, she's a natural.
Now Lions into the front court. Ooh, gets right to the basket. Can't finish though with the right hand. Scoop layup. Morales ahead of the pack to Castillo, and she's able to lay it right in. Castillo's got 36 in 28 minutes of action.
And it looked like Josh Allen to James Cook on that play.
Lions has it on the Bearcat symbol, calling out the offense. Coming in on minute remaining here in the third. It's been all Bearcats since pretty much the midway point of the second quarter. Samaki underneath. Nice find by Quezada.
Well, the defense made it happen for the Lady Bearcats.
Since Baruch trailed 29-21, it's been a 40-10 run here for the Bearcats.
Well, Castillo is such an efficient passer. That time she telegraphed the pass.
As the three there by Lions, no good. It's going to go off of Quezada last, and it'll go back to Baruch.
Tell you, if I'm Medgar Evers, I keep Lions and Quezada in the game the whole time, unless they're in foul trouble.
Castillo able to get her first breather of the evening. She comes to the bench with 50 seconds remaining here in the third. Now Lopez has it. And Metros pickpockets Lopez. Goes the distance, couldn't finish at the rim. Gets her own rebound though and finishes off the glass.
Well, Lopez tried to be cute and it cost her.
Now Lopez into the front court, gives it over to Baccarella. Baccarella inside, nice find to McRae. Oh, she's fouled on the way and will go to the line to shoot two. Nice look though from Baccarella.
Well, again, Baccarella had 12 in the scoreboard last game, but we know her as this just all-around player. And if she scores like she did, it's just a plus. But what a great player.
McRae can't hit the first.
McRae, Mitchell, unsung heroes, and Morales is not that far behind in doing the things that don't show up in the scoreboard.
Like getting that offensive rebound there. Now Lopez finds Becquerel underneath, shot too strong. McRae fighting for it. It's going to be Lloyd who comes out with it. They're going to call a jump ball. So it's actually going to stay right there with the Bearcats with 13.6 remaining. Baruch can hold for the final shot of the third quarter.
You know, in years past, Coach K couldn't go to his bench this early. But look, we're ending the third quarter, and he's got the bench, and they are capable.
Now Thornton Lewis has a nope. She loses it off her foot.
They got to get the ball to Lopez and let her run the show.
Ooh, dangerous pass there. It's going to be Medgar who runs it down, though.
Good defense by Lopez and Becquerel.
Becquerel's fouled on the way up with 4 seconds remaining. Medgar, it looks like she took a shot in the chest, and she's down. Medgar slow to get up.
Swarming defense by Lopez and Becquerel.
And rattles home the first.
Well, it's great to see from this just tremendous student athlete. So nice to see her dad at every game, her family.
And good on the second. So 4 seconds left. Cougars got to move quick. Metro up ahead to Medgar. Merger's got to do something with it, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Baruch extending that lead, 63-41. You're watching Baruch basketball on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So it looks like Baruch now going to clear some of that bench and get some other players into the game.
Well, there's a luxury for Coach K that, again, in past years we've talked about. You know, it's me, Castillo, Leung, and here it is. He's got a great luxury of having the confidence to put in players who are not going to, you know, bring down the team. And the other thing, David, is just you can never get enough playing time. And we keep saying time is flying. It's about the CUNY playoffs and the postseason. And every little bit is going to help. And this team needs to get better every possession, every game.
So Baruch 10 minutes away from potentially extending their record to 6-9, but also continuing on their winning streak, extended that to 3 games. And that's the type of momentum you want to see as you continue into CUNYAC play.
All the work that the team and Coach K and his staff has put in is coming to fruition right now.
And if you weren't able to get out here today to see this doubleheader between Medgar Evers and Baruch, and you want to see Baruch live, come out on Wednesday, January 22nd, as they're going to be hosting York College at 5:30 p.m. in a doubleheader.
David, York men are coached by a former Baruch great student athlete in Carl Amego, who is the current head coach of York men's. So that'll be a homecoming for Carl. Leung playing like the game just started.
So now Metro has it up top. Leung out on her. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lloyd has it on the far side. 1-2 with Samaki. She's fouled on the way up and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Coach K not happy with that defensive sequence by Baruch. Is that they weren't in sync guarding people.
And so it'll be Lloyd at the line to shoot 2 as
David,
only 3 of 10 from the free throw line this season.
In your opinion, when does Castillo go to the bench, given the lead? And
I don't know. I'm almost surprised she's in the game right now, to be fair. I feel like this is like one of those moments where you would have started with her on the bench in the 4th.
Yeah.
And then if, you get into a precarious situation as Lloyd can't hit from 3 feet away, ball batted around, Castillo into the hands of Idir. Now Castillo here on the near side. And then if you get into a precarious situation, you kind of bring her back off the bench.
Right.
As Castillo lays it in at the basket.
I mean, it's great that great play by Morales.
Oh, Leung's fouled on the way up. And we'll go to the line. But nice, to Joe's point, nice play there by Morales to find Leung wide open on the weak side. And she gets smacked as she goes up for the layup.
Yeah, Castillo has put in a great day's work. When we look at her shooting percentage, you might say, if you weren't at the game, she didn't have a good game. But you know what? If you were here, she saw her at her best. She's as good a defensive player as there is, even though she's known for her offense. And the team just believes in her as a leader.
And with that, Quezada, that was her 5th foul, so that'll do it for her today. She ends the game here, 7 points, 6 boards, and 26 minutes of action. She also contributed 4 blocks. However, she had 8 turnovers.
But a very good player for Medgar Evers. Has to be one of the better players in CUNY. I believe that she's got a big skill set.
And Castillo has 38 points in 30 minutes of action. But it's the Cougars the other way. Nice floater there by Davis on the baseline.
You know what? Davis is a pretty good player, too. But Medgar Evers has got to put it together for 40 minutes. Okay, let's be real.
Nice pump fake there by Leung. Can't get her baseline jumper to go. Jabby gets the rebound. Pull up from the mid-range, and she knocks it down. I've been impressed with her. I thought we were going to see a little bit more playing time for her coming out of that City College game.
But, David, who made that possible? Tip from Morales, who kept it alive.
Nice hustle play there.
These are valuable minutes for Coach K's bench in their ability to contribute.
Lyons has it now up top. Leung up top, covering her. Trying to find Lloyd on the top of the key. Instead, it goes around the perimeter to Davis on the far side. Now Lyons thinks about the entry pass. Now going to work on Leung going into the paint. No, she was fouled there. I don't know. It seemed like just a coming together. They're going to call a foul on Idir. I wonder if it was away from the ball. I didn't really see anything there. And it's going to go stay with the Cougars underneath.
David, when Lyons spun, she kind of fell. And so she fell on her own.
Morales just a little overzealous with her first foul. Team's 3rd, though, so already 3 fouls in the first minute and 40 of the 4th quarter. Ooh, Leung able to knock that away from Lyons, but Lyons able to corral.
Oh.
Bounce pass to Jabby here on the near side. Ball swung around the perimeter. Leung going to pull a 3 straight on. Great movement by the Bearcats. Morales taps into the waiting hands of Metro, though, as Leung's shot didn't fall.
I'm going to think, David, if Mia gets 40, that might be it for her tonight.
Yeah, like I said, Joe, I was shocked that she started the 4th. Ooh, nice find there. Jabby, one dribble, and able to lay it in.
Great pass and great catch.
Ball's loose on the deck. Castillo with the steal. Yeah, she's fouled on route to the basket. Now she had a clear path to the basket. The foul there is going to be on number 1, Metra.
You know, looking at the court now, Leung's still in the game. Has just played 150% the entire game. She's still in there. Castillo playing as hard as she possibly could. Not only scoring, but just doing it in every phase of the game. And that just says so much for the maturation of this Lady Bearcat team.
Jab step, nice way to create some space from Castillo, and she knocks down a three. That'll give her 41 as she knocked it down over Lambert, creating the space with the jab step as Lyons gets fouled from behind, and that's going to be on Castillo the other way. That'll be Castillo's third foul, of the ball game.
And the funny thing is, David, she scored 41, but isn't shooting a good percentage.
Now Idir over to Castillo. Castillo ahead of the pack. Euro step, can't finish.
Well, there was contact there, no call.
Baruch leads 74-45. You almost wonder, Joe, at this point, are they going to let the whistles kind of drop to the wayside as it's a 29-point lead for the Bearcats?
Well, I think the refs certainly, if you're going to grade them, they missed a lot of calls today. But their whistles picked up once Baruch started their, vicious press.
So now Lopez brings it up. Castillo comes to the bench now with 6:40 remaining here in the ball game as Lopez hits the deck. She's fouled en route to the basket. It's going to be the 13th foul, though, on Medgar Evers. So Baruch not quite yet in the bonus. It'll be ball underneath for the Bearcats.
Lopez can start for a lot of teams. She's a very dynamic player. Comes off the bench for Coach K.
Inbounds to Leung, thinks about the shot lines out on her on the near side. Takes the pick from Jabby. Now it's to Lopez up top. Spin move on Lambert. Inside out, Leung straight three from the near side. Morales gets the rebound, finds Leung, hits the floater. Morales made a lot of those second chance plays happen for the Bearcats. She's got 5 rebounds so far here in the ball game.
Great player, getting better each game. Oh, yeah, I'll throw it out.
Now Davis inside, can't finish, a little too strong.
Thank you.
Gets her own rebound. Nope, they're going to say the foul was on the floor. So that will send the Cougars to the free throw line that was the 15th foul for the Bearcats.
Well, let's give a big round of applause to Elissa Leung. She just gave you everything. It's such a pleasure to watch her play.
And Davis knocks down the first.
It's going to be a long 5 minutes and 53 seconds, David.
Davis off on the second. Baruch lead by 30, 76-46. Pass up ahead of the pack. It was knocked out of bounds by Lloyd, so it'll stay with Baruch. And yeah, Joe, it'll.
But there's going to be nights like this, David.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's in the right direction. Am I right?
I mean, we didn't know what was going to happen early on, but again, certain things happen, and Baruch, righted the ship, and. Again, we always talk about defending home court. This is always an advantage and should be treated like that.
So Lopez got fouled there by Lyons. That's already her 4th. So she's in danger of fouling out, not like, chance of a comeback is sort of slip away as Morales takes too many steps. But if they were to make a comeback, Lions would be the key part of that.
I'm telling you, Lions very capable player. She's just got to polish her game a little, but very impressive, fun to watch, David.
So now Samaki has it on the far side. Ball swung around the perimeter. Lions up top, looking for the entry pass to Davis. She dribbles it back out. Not a lot of ball movement here from the Cougars here on the offensive end. Entry pass inside to Davis. Baseline jumper. She's able to get that one to go.
Davis, a very good player. I think every team would like a player like Davis.
Nice find there as Morales able to lay it in off the glass, and that got the bench out of off their seats.
Well, she's so good doing the intangibles. Good to see her getting the scoreboard.
Now Lions pulling up 3. Ooh, errant shot there. It's going to go out of bounds. Doesn't even hit rim, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats with 4:40 remaining here
Lions
in the ball game.
Has a shot put. I think the shooting coach has to work with her a little bit.
And Idir able to get into the front court. Samaki out on her. Lopez going right to the lane. Can't finish. She's fouled there, though. The foul there is going to be on Lions. That should be her. Well, it's going to be a personal foul on Lions. That'll send her to the bench for fouling out. And it's also going to be a technical foul on Lions.
Well, you could see the body language of Medgar, David. They know it's over. And the body language is coming out now in the form of frustration and technical. Hey, what a move by Lopez. Switching from right to left and really, making a nice move to the basket. I really like her as a player. And like I said, she could start for a lot of teams.
So Lopez will go to the line to shoot the technicals and I would think also the personals as well. So she may get 4 free throws here as Baruch are now in the bonus.
Yeah. She's a very good player, Baruch Nation. She's just got that swagger of a ball player.
And correction, that was actually the foul. The personal foul free throws, so Baruch leads 79-48. It'll be Idir to shoot the technical. Knocks down the first.
Idir normally is that long ball threat, but she's done a lot tonight, especially on defense.
And she came into this game 6 of 6 from the free throw line and knocks down the both of those.
She's a very good player that Coach K brought to the program. Now, Baruch, with 4:24, doesn't want to end the game sloppy. They want to work on being effective.
Now Jabby has it right into the lane. Ooh, loses it. Nope, able to corral it. Gets it on the near side. Ball swung around. Lopez, elbow jumper, high arcing shot off left rim. No good, and it's going to be Lloyd who comes down with it for the Cougars.
Yeah.
4 minutes remaining. Baruch lead 81-48.
Lopez's game is penetrating. At this point, she's not a outside shooting threat.
And Thornton Loose comes away with the steal. Ball still loose. Oh, nice pass there by Idir, ahead of the pack. Lopez finds Thornton Lewis. She's fouled. The foul there is going to be on number 21, Haggins.
Idir's made a lot of plays tonight.
She kept that ball alive for the Bearcats right there. Correction, that's going to be on number 5, Britannia Lloyd. That's going to be also her first.
Yeah, Thornton Lewis quietly, she puts together some good stuff offensively and defensively.
And Pokwon Liu checking into the game for the Bearcats as it is Idir who comes to the bench.
A good collective effort tonight by the Lady Bearcats. Wasn't pretty if you go by percentages, but they just got it done when they had to.
And Morales keeps it alive, finds Lopez on the cutter. Ooh, trying to get right back to Morales. Morales able to catch a tip ball. Juan Lu going to pull. Shot too short, no good. It's going to go off of Lambert's leg left, so it'll stay right there with Baruch. They'll get a fresh 20 and inbound right in front of their own bench.
Again, Coach K hoping that this second unit ends the game with some quality play and learns from their experience.
Nice play there by Lopez on the Euro step and able to finish with the right-handed floater.
She can play, especially when she gets to the basket.
So now Metro has it up top. Coming down 3 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Baruch trying to put on the finishing touches of a blowout win here against Medgar Evers as Lloyd knocks it down off the glass.
Well, where's Lloyd been the whole game? Looks like she can play.
So now Lopez crossover move into the lane. Ooh, she hits the deck. No whistle. They're just going to say she fell. That seems a bit odd. And it's going to go back to the Cougars.
David, again, I'm really spending a lot of time talking about Lopez, but watch her game. Left hand, solid. Right hand, solid dribble.
So now Metro has it up straight on, looking for options. Go hop step into the lane. Wild shot. Ooh. And they're going to call the foul there on number 24, Jabby. So that'll send Metro to the line.
I tell you, Medgar Evers' coaching staff has to be frustrated. They have players, but they, again, we talk about a full game. They just have moments. You're not going to win many games if you're having moments and then nothing.
Metro only a 59% free throw shooter on the season as she hits the first. And, ooh, can't get the second to fall. Morales pulls down the rebound. And touch foul there. They're going to call it on 25, Lambert.
Yeah, I would just let Lopez handle the ball with 2 minutes, 14 seconds. She is your lead guard, and I'll tell you, she's fun to watch.
So Thornton Lewis knocks down the second, 85-51. 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game as it's Metro who has it up top for the Cougars. Little inside-out game. Lloyd pull up from the post, no good. Another whistle there, and yeah, Joe, the last 5:53 definitely lagging here as we've seen a fair amount of calls against going both ways.
Well, what's interesting to me, David, is looking at this Medgar Evers roster. They do have some players that, heck, if I had a team, might want them. But doesn't indicate in the scoreboard.
And Lambert knocks down the second. Ball swung around near side. Juan Lu, nice move there. Her shot blocked, though, easily as she just ran into a wall and Haggins underneath. And it's going to be the other way with Metro into the front court for the Cougars.
It was a good move by Lu.
Lloyd to Metro. Metro has it up top. Looking for options inside to Lloyd. Lloyd gives the basket a look. Pull-up jumper between two ladies. No good. Morales on the rebound for the Bearcats. Morales gives it up top to Thornton Lewis. Juan Lu now going to pull a three on the far side. Shot short, and it's going to go back to the Cougars.
David, if we're giving out game balls for the Lady Bearcats, who would you give a ball to tonight?
I mean, yeah, I think it would be hard to pass up Castillo's 41 points on in 32 minutes of action. having a really strong night. But
I think it's a team effort. I mean, a lot of people made plays, you know, when it was needed.
Yeah, and also credit to, I think, the Baruch bigs, right? I mean, you're talking about 32 minutes combined between McRae and Mitchell. McRae adding 9 points off the bench in only 15 minutes of action. So a strong night, 5 rebounds as well.
And they got this kind of group production last game.
So now Metra into the front court off the Juan Lu missed 3. Shot no good. It's Haggins on the offensive rebound and able to lay it back in. So this might just do it, as Baruch could run out the clock here. 85-56. It'll be a nice 29-point victory if they can hold on.
Yeah, they're going to probably, out of respect to your opponent, just hold the ball. Well, that was the intent before the turnover.
So that will do it here at the Arc Arena. It's game 1 of your doubleheader between Medgar Evers and Baruch in the books. Your final score here, Baruch 85, Medgar Evers 56.
Well, David, in summing up, you know, as we end the game, Baruch defensively bailed themselves out. They weren't having a good offensive night, percentage-wise. But what a luxury when you can ask the defense to, you know, get you a W. Okay, what did we learn from tonight? I think the team believes in themselves. They believe in their leader, Castillo, and we're in a good place, okay? They're on a little win streak, and if you're Baruch Nation, you're going to feel really good, and I can't wait till the next game to see them grow in terms of the way they're playing.
So, yeah, Castillo, big game, 41 points, already the Baruch all-time leading scorer. Continuing to add to that, coming off of Saturday with the back-to-back 27, then 41-point game. So, overall, big win for the Bearcats, 85-56, another blowout here. And Baruch really getting some easy wins and starting to pack up their stack up there on their schedule, in the standings.
And, David, they're finding ways to win. And that's the mark of a good team. And, again, shout out to the Baruch Lady Bearcats staff in preparing them, you know, for adversity. And hopefully the freshmen and younger players get older. And when it comes time, you know, for playoffs and stuff, they're ready. You're no longer a freshman.
So that'll do it for us for the first game of your doubleheader between Medgar Evers and Baruch. Once again, the final score was 85-56. We'll be back in 30 with tip-off of the men's game. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.